Hello, good morning. Welcome back to episode 4 of just 5 minutes a day, where we just sit down, relax, and talk for just 5 minutes a day. And so if you're here, I want to say thank you for coming and watching. I ask you consider liking and subscribing if you like what you see, and share it with your friends if you think they'll like it. If not, that's okay too. And so today's question is, what are some red flags in a partner? And so for me, red flags are things that are gonna make you want to turn away and not be with this person, um, because they're just not going to bring out the best in you. And that's what you want from a partner, someone that's going to bring out the best in you and makes you happy. And so a big red flag is if they are trying to be competitive with you in your success for your career or your dreams or your goals. So it's okay to be competitive with your partner and, playing sports together, like if you go play pickleball together or something, or playing board games together or something. But when they start to compare themselves and compete with you with how much money you're making, or how much time they're spending doing something, or whatever, um, then that can be a little detrimental, because you want your partner to be like a teammate to you almost, rather than an opponent. And another red flag would be, for me, is obviously disloyalty, because I think loyalty is one of the most important things, if not the most important thing in a partnership, and is like the bare minimum almost, because being loyal to you is what is required in a relationship, or else it will fall apart and crumble. Um, and the loyalty doesn't just have to be like whether or not they're cheating on you, because obviously if they're cheating on you, then it's broken. But loyalty can also show up as showing up for you every day, supporting your dreams, making sure that you're their top priority. Like they always want to spend time with you and talk to you and things like that. And so that's another red flag, is if they're not wanting to consistently spend time with you, or it feels like things that you do they don't enjoy, or they get annoyed by you really quickly. And don't get me wrong, partners, especially if they've been together for a while and lived together, can annoy each other very quickly. But I mean more like you just existing, like your little quirks annoy them, then that's a sign that you're probably with someone that you shouldn't be with. And then another red flag for me is if they don't take good care of themselves. Because if they don't take good care of themselves and don't love themselves, then they're not going to be able to fully love you. And that doesn't mean if your partner starts falling down a bad path and isn't taking care of themselves, that you should give up on them. On the contrary, you should actually be there to lift them up and make them better. But if you go into the relationship and they're not taking good care of themselves, then they can't fully commit to the relationship in the beginning, and then you're expecting them to get better and then fully commit later on, which usually leads to a lot of arguments and issues in the relationship. So I think you want to make sure that if you get into a relationship with someone, that they're ready to be in a relationship and that you're ready to be in a relationship, or it's going to cause a lot of strain and stress in your life that you could have avoided. But we are coming to a close here for this 5 minutes today. And so I want you not to forget to smile today, to have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you tomorrow.